Hey everyone, welcome to this thrilling story filled with coffee, rivers, and unexpected twists. The sheriff said he loves the Orinoco River, with its lively rapids and leaping waterfalls simply spectacular. His dream is to find its source party. The hospital job sought the sheriff's opinion, who wrote, "Give me a chance, strongly recommend." Meanwhile, Ollie was hosting a Who's the Master of Criminal Psychology debate with her students. One male student wanted to express his opinion, but it sounded like he was auditioning for a talent show. Ollie's emotions went out of control in an instant, making her feel like those classic works of criminal psychology were nothing but mythological stories from Mars. She believes many crime psychology films are faked, unrelated to reality, like a VR game. Watching the teacher lose it, the students started gasping like they were in a horror movie, and as Ollie calmed down a bit, she awkwardly slipped out. Little did she know she unloaded her feelings for her sister on her student. This weekend, several families were having a get-together, and Julia got the warm invite. The adults were having a blast with the kids, while Julia patiently taught little Lily how to spot beautiful flowers. At the bonfire that evening, a friend suggested Julie share her rugs to Reg's story, much to Ollie and Michelle's desperate attempts to stop it. Out of options, Julie switched to crazy truth mode, and her friends laughed like they were watching a comedy show applauding Julie's Toy Story. But only Michelle understood Julia was serious. He followed Julia to the bonfire, reminiscing about his 10 years as a prison assistant, always with funny tales about quirky inmates. They always had a different worldview. He told Julia he could understand those unique characters, and so Michelle escorted Julia home early. Soon after, Julia received a call from the hospital. She snagged the secretary position. She brought back her victory music just for Ollie. As she crept closer, she discovered her sister was teaching little Lily how to play like a pop star. Mary, this is a transliteration or a creative way of representing a name or term that sounds similar to Mary in English. They finally played those beautiful melodies together, as if lost time had returned. During conversations with the sheriff, Julia became charmingly at ease, as if two old friends were having a chat. The sheriff asked about her work, and while Julia thought it was decent, sometimes it felt like she was living in a dark movie. Nostalgic, Julia shared with the sheriff her wondrous memories of the research institute from 15 years ago. The sheriff said he'd find the Orinoco River party, and no one could stop him. Julie was thrilled for him, and Ollie excitedly shared her secret with her sister, saying she had been missing her all these years. She scribbled all those years in her diary, her heart filled with reminiscence. The dean found Julia, advising her not to be too solitary and to mingle with her colleagues more. Occasionally, Julia would grab coffee with Michelle, sharing tales from her legendary prison life. Michelle patiently listened, luckily without spilling his coffee. Over time, Luke started asking Julia to help look after the kids, turning her into the family's little babysitter. Family bonds became stronger, with more daily laughter and playtime. That evening, Ollie returned home late, but Julia was waiting, prepared to go see their mother who had Alzheimer's. But the mother no longer recognized her, even angrily shoving Ollie out of the room. When the mother saw Julia, her face lit up with surprise. Come, give me a kiss, dear. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You know they locked me up in this place. All alone, take me home, okay? Please take me home, I beg you. But not long after, the mother forgot everything once again. Even if she had grievances against the eldest daughter, her heart would always love Julia deeply. Julia, feeling rather mixed, called Michelle, hoping for a chat. But Michelle was busy in a meeting with no time to meet, leaving Julie to wait in the bar until late. Until the moment she opened the door at home, discovering everyone was waiting to surprise her with a party. Subtitles. Little Lily herself also personally presented a birthday gift, leaving Julie moved to the point of tears. That night, she and Michelle engaged in a long conversation throughout the night, sharing stories of her years spent in prison, as if two master storytellers were exchanging their tales. The next day, Julie reported to the police station, only to find the sheriff had been replaced. Time to say goodbye to Raleigh Knock. Julia felt a bit surprised, yet there was a sense of relief in her heart. Ollie found an artwork in Julia's room, an old photograph of her. She also discovered a lab report related to Julia's medical research. Ollie immediately inquired with a friend at the hospital about the report results, but found nothing promising. While waiting, Ollie took Julia to check out some houses, and Julia was very pleased with the sunlit property. After enduring several long days of waiting, Ollie finally received a phone call from the hospital, yet her heart had already become utterly dim. When life nitpicks you to the extreme, you can only keep carrying on.